another blog. This is, I want to say this is probably like my fifth video, something like that. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I start talking to the point where I know for sure that okay, a lot of people watch, a lot of people understand, then I'll probably do it every day. But other than that, like I'm just trying to get to the point where I know for sure um, I should be around some stuff, some fun things, and me having fun. That'll make my life a little bit more easier, especially if you know what I mean I'm dealing with certain things, things going opposite ways. So, but I don't know. I'll try to uh, see what I can do today. Today is Saturday, and it's nice outside, and um, it's worth doing something. So see what happens. Great. I'm not even gonna lie though, because I know for sure. Uh, like every time I like say something or do something, it's just always something else. It's just like what should I do? Like how should I live my life if you just think you want me to be in a position of uh, not speaking to people or not saying anything, not doing anything. Like, where would that land somebody if that happens? Like, nowhere. So I really have to like man up sometimes because some of the things that go on right now, it just forces you to have to man up. It's just like, come on, bro. Like, you're not making sense, and you're not doing what people expect you to do. Because just imagine me. Okay, some of the things that go on out here, I was already told that if you know what I mean. I even got into an argument with somebody, which is not to say that I would do that because I know what a professional boxer is, but if I just jabbed off on somebody, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the police. And I'm just like, so that's what you're gonna do if I just get into an argument with somebody and somebody might get sock a punch. Then I'm just look. They're like, and I'm like, all this stuff that's going on. If I just sock a punch somebody, you're gonna call the cops. That's crazy, bro. So now it's time to really look at what a man that in life, because they don't even want me getting into fights with people, even though I'm not. But at the same time, it's just like if I'm a real cop and I got to deal with like shit like that, then why don't that you know what I mean go for everybody else and in their situations too? Because I've been bothered since how long have I been bothered? We're not even years, just think of years. 365 times 7. 365 times 7. From 2012 to seeing what's going on now. But 2012, 2013, stepping up big time, senior year, college offers. Okay? He's the number one player in the state. Probably the number one point guard in the Midwest. Where is his college offer? Why doesn't he have a signing date? I'm just like just sitting there. I'm just, but why aren't you contacting these colleges? I'm pretty sure I know for sure I have offers. We talk about it every day, but it's up to you to actually make this happen. At 18, I can't take control of a fucking university. At that age, everybody has to come together and talk about what needs to be done for this kid to sign to this college. Okay, so my main focus was to sign and go to class and do what I had to do on and off the basketball court. I can't. Besides that, I don't know. I didn't know what to tell people. So, 2013, not going to that college, to 2014, leaving this John Deere effect. John Deere. That's pretty much what it was. 2014. After 2014, it was pretty much John Deere all the way up to now, which is pretty fucking destructive because um, 6 years of John Deere work, like 2014, 2015, I contacted certain people. 2016, contacted certain people. 2017, and John Deere work. John Deere work. 2018, John Deere work. All the way up to now, John Deere work. And I'm pretty sure you understand what John Deere means because when you go outside and you see the machines that they use, usually what do you see? A bunch of shit getting tore down. So this is what I'm talking about. But at the same time, I never did anything wrong. The entire time, from me leaving my senior year to now, I never got in trouble with the police. I never did that. I have no criminal background. That's 7 years, 8 years of you being bothering somebody probably every single day. The reason why I said I've been bothered every single day is because I know my potential in life and I know what to expect when it comes to working a job, maybe having a car, maybe having a savings account, maybe having all this other stuff. But it didn't happen because people tried to get in the way of my life. And this is what I'm saying because if this guy, okay, first of all, he was supposed to do all this in life. Second of all, he doesn't have a background. He doesn't have a criminal background. Third, he doesn't do anything wrong. Like he does everything in a lane where you know, okay, this guy is good in life. You know what I mean? No drugs, no anything. He just wants to work. He just wants to make money and take care of himself. So if he's able to get a job, make money, the shit hasn't happened. Like I can say I worked a couple, you know what I mean, minimum wage jobs, but I know what I'm worth in life. And so if I'm missing out on money, but I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm doing everything in the right direction, that should tell you something is awkward about that situation. You know what I mean? Why are you so crazy about this guy working and getting a job? Why are you so you know what I mean? It's weird because it actually happened and it's still going on because this is why I'm trying to um, talk to people because by now it only takes a certain amount of time for somebody to be like, hey, I can't take this. I can't take this. Right? Me personally, just because you say he did this or he did that, I really didn't understand that piece because I would rather have money in my pocket and doing things rather than you just say, okay, this person is doing this and that person is doing. I can't. That still doesn't help my life. Like, how does that help me? Because I have more potential than this guy, but you still don't do what's right towards me. Like, I would rather just you just leave me alone and me be able to work and make money rather than you just say, oh yeah, Dion's bigger than this guy. So we're gonna complain every day. We might do some illegal things or just certain situations like that. Like that's what goes on. But it's just like when I see these people in real life or I see these guys up close, it's just like what? Like, why? Why would you go against somebody having potential in life? Like, for what? Like, it's the honest truth. Like, you can't get around it because it's the honest truth. And someday I would have to speak about it. So why not just record the shit? Why do you go against people having potential in life? Like me personally, when I grew up and I seen people that knew how to do things in life, those are the people you wanted to be around. But it's just like nowadays, it's just like, oh my God, this guy is not lying. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't fuck up in life. He doesn't fuck around with the police. He doesn't fuck around with the fuck around. So it's just like, why not accept that? I'm dealing with people that can't even accept the fact of me not doing anything wrong, but them do like what? I've never in my life seen it like that. So it's weird, man. But um, I promise you, like once I get to where I need to be, I'm just gonna take a, you know what I mean, take a real deep breath and just try to do what I have to do, man. Because I know for sure nobody on earth would ever, you know what I mean, get to this point and be like, hey, you owe me money, or you owe me this, and you owe me that, and they still don't have it, or they still haven't talked to, you know what I mean, a lawyer or higher authority. Just, I'm pretty sure it would have happened already, but that's another issue. Like in certain cities, I can't even. It's weird because how could you go against somebody being innocent? Like me not being able to go to the station and just let a police officer know, hey, can you keep an eye out for some of the things that go on? Can you do this or can you do that? It's your job out of safety. You know what I mean? So some of these cities, I can't even do that. Like I don't know how. Like and I know for sure once I get to where I need to be, it's going to be mentioned because it's their job and it's that's what needs to happen if somebody realizes something is going wrong. Like I can't go against, you know what I mean, somebody, you know what I mean, doing something wrong towards me and me not, you know what I mean? Like I should be able to go to the police station and talk to police officers about certain situations. But you can't even do that in certain cities. So, but I know for sure if I was to be in a certain position right now to talk to authority in this um, at that stage or at that level, then I probably wouldn't have to worry too much about uh, what's going to happen after I, because that's what life is for. Like if you see something is going wrong and you need to talk to authority about your life being safe and you moving forward, then so be. Because I'm not. I swear to God, like I'm not gonna sit here and go against me or anybody else being innocent and them. You know what I mean? Having things around them to be able to do stuff or to be able to have fun. Like I can't do anything. Expect okay. I'm not gonna say I can't do anything without certain things, but at the end of the day, like we all know what it takes um, when someone works hard in life, and this is what they should have. So why not just allow that to happen? And but it has to happen anyway because I'm not gonna like I've been through way. It's just too much for me. So yeah, but it's crazy. I would always want the stuff that was supposed to be for me, and once I get what I need, I've helped people out regardless. Like I've helped people without even having anything. So me having something, I'm pretty sure people are still gonna, you know what I mean, be asking for, not even asking because I'm not even gonna allow people to ask me for like certain things. But if you were somebody that actually cared and you were right there by my side, and you did certain things to actually help people and help situations, then the door is open. But other than that, like I know what I've been through, so I can't really, I mean, be that much of a, I don't know, uh, just a, a, I don't know. It's just weird, man. It's just so fucking weird because it's hard for me to when I ask for people and then I don't know. I'm not even gonna say ask for people because overall I would like to be around the people that I know. But I never got the point to where you weren't around. Like I'm I'm always thinking about okay it at this point 2020 almost 2021. I understand things have changed. I do because things have changed within me. Like I'm going against the fact of all this COVID shit going on. I honestly I was not a fan of any of that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure you know that at this point, this guy has gotten bigger in life and he understands a lot of things. So if I'm asking about, I'm not even gonna say asking, but if I notice that I should be around people and I should be doing certain things, then it's hard sometimes because you really think and then really have to, you know what I mean, manage to keep your head on the right path because at this age you have to explain sometimes what that means to not be around the people that you want to be around. Like you have to. Like it's not like like you're in fucking grammar school. And even in grammar school, like elementary and shit, you always wanted to be around your friends and shit. Like every single day. Like every time you went to school you hung around the people you wanted to hang around and then you was always around the people after school. You went home. Like that's what I'm saying, man. Like these are the times that you need, man. Like because if you're around those certain people, then I'm pretty sure life would be a lot easier. You know what I mean? Because everybody's probably, you know what I mean, going to be right there next to each other. You're probably always going to have something to do. You're probably always going to be um, happy about being around just your friends in general. So, cause that's me, bro. Like and anytime I um, come around people that I know and people that actually like I had moments with the shit. It was crazy. Like I was like, all right, man. Like we gotta stick together. We gotta be together, bro. But I'm pretty sure I still have some of those friends out there. I know I do, but it's just a matter of time before people actually show up. People actually, you know what I mean, get going with what we need to do, man. So I don't know. I'm just trying to forward and talk about shit before I end up in on a tour bus or something, thinking about who I'm next to. So I just try to get this shit out there before. Yeah. Uh, I let's see. I'll just bring up. I don't know. I don't. It's not really. It's a lot to talk about. I'll just see. The U.S. Supreme Court. I don't want to talk about that on here because I do actually want to go out there just to, you know what I mean, get the feeling of a real courtroom. So if I do have to go to court, I really don't mind doing that. Like honestly, because like I said, my life um, is my life, and I should be able to live the way I want to live. I shouldn't have to, you know what I mean, do what other like that doesn't make sense. Especially if it's my stuff and it's my life, then I should be able to live the way I want to live. So me going out there and me seeing a real courtroom, I would not mind doing that. But other than that, let's just see what's going on right now. I'll just talk about it. So it's not don't really watch don't really watch it says Forbes list. I when it comes to money and things like that, I don't see how people can think that's a joke because I know if this is worth this much money, then I'm not gonna joke around with that these things. People think, okay, you didn't already mention this is worth millions of dollars. This situation is worth millions and millions of dollars. Who would want to give up millions of dollars and then think, you know what I mean, it's okay? Like I or who wouldn't want to have millions of dollars? You know what I mean? And still think it's okay. I'm pretty sure you ask anybody out here, if you had the opportunity to have a nice fat check that's worth millions of dollars, everybody's probably going to say yes. Of course. Like, who would turn that down? I mean, especially if it has nothing to do with you doing anything wrong. This is money that's owed to you. Of course. Like, why not? So, for people to think that that's a joke, that millions of dollars are in this discussion or within this particular situation, um, that's weird. That's very weird. But other than that, like this is what I'm saying. This is the things that come across me sometimes because I know what happened. I know that it's not a small amount. It's a big amount. So it's a piece of information that I have to keep in mind because that's probably what all it's going to lead to is some money, uh, which is totally fine with me because money is something that you use sometimes, and money is something that has to be with you at times. So yeah, um, I'm trying to find out what I can talk about. But if I really like, I try to explain some of this shit already, but um, just pick any topic. Yeah, uh, spend mine. It's crazy. nuts, bro. It's, bro, I don't sometimes like it's so weird, bro, because if anybody, you know what I mean, if anybody like understands that this is the way, man, life should be, then you would understand what I'm talking about. Because um, some of the shit that happens is just, I just don't get it, bro. Like, I literally I just want to just go out and be like anytime, like, just be like, just let everybody know, like, you know that the earth is not supposed to move like this. And that piece of evidence, you know what I mean, should have your thoughts and your mind thinking positive and doing positive things after, you know what I mean, or even before, you know what I mean, because before you start making wrong decisions, I'm pretty sure you were around somebody that actually got you to do certain things that were wrong. So you shouldn't have been that way to jump. But if you were in a situation where you made stupid decisions, I feel like if I just approach certain people and just let them know, like, bro, you know for sure this is not supposed to be going on. You know you're doing the wrong thing. Why why is it so hard for you to just do what's right? You know what I mean? And then I'm not even trying to like say anything. I honestly I feel like I'm being like it's crazy because I feel like if I was in a position where I had a nice crib or some like a nice amount of money, then a lot of this stuff would not be going on. But other than that, like I still feel like people shouldn't do what they're doing. Like, why can't you just do what's right? Why can't you focus and think about the positive things that help the world and help people? Um, I honestly think that when everything comes together and then everybody speaks about what needs to be spoke about, I just don't want people to, you know what I mean, have this different type of like attitude. Like you're upset that the person that you knew in life or somebody that you knew in life wasn't capable of just, I don't know, being that person that you thought they were going to be. So once this guy gets to where he needs to be, a lot of people still, because this is what goes on now. Like you have a lot of people that have just this different type of mindset. And it's just like, okay, if everybody's on one situation, why can't you just be respectful of the fact that this guy was not supposed to be dealing with certain things like this? He was supposed to have money in his pocket. Okay, he was bigger than this guy, even though he doesn't even talk about things like that. But I'm pretty sure if you keep mentioning people that I can look at and notice, okay, and or I can talk to somebody and notice, even hanging out, but I can just notice how you live. Like I can just picture and just see how you would like go throughout your day. I mean, especially if this happened, that happened, you had something to do with it. So therefore, okay, that's you know what I mean, out the window about you just trying to be a bigger person because that's not being big in life. But other than that, like you got certain people out here that just have different mindsets in a bad way sometimes. Like what? Because if I go outside and I tell you, all right, I'm just gonna walk around. I'm just gonna see if, if a nice mature woman wants to hang out. All right. I'm not gonna keep breaking my back to talk to people because this is why I allow women to approach me to make them feel a lot more comfortable. Because with all the stuff going on, you never know. I can just walk up to a woman and be like, "Hey, what's up? What you up to? Are you trying to chill? I mean, trying to hang out, maybe do some things." Next thing you know, she's probably like she's looking around or she's doing something. But this is what I'm saying because that's negative right there. That's very negative. If you see a guy working this hard in life and you can't even, you know what I mean, give him opportunities or give him, you know what I mean, a nice night out, how do you expect, you know what I mean, this guy to do things like he okay if he wants to hang out with a nice mature woman, bro. This guy he didn't work extremely hard in life. Like he did a lot. A lot of these older men, a lot of these fathers, even other moms and just other people in general. If you don't see this sometimes. Like you don't see people work so hard in life to the point where they don't want to hang out with people. That's what makes a person work hard sometimes. It's just like you know what I mean. You just see certain people. And you're just like, all right, okay. I know for sure this woman notices that I'm working in life, so she should be trying to approach or trying to do something to at least just talk and hang out because I know for sure you're not going to go that route to be like, okay, all right, bother him, or just do something crazy. Like, oh, I'm this or I'm that. Or next thing you know, he's been through all this for you to just come back here and just be like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Like, what? How do you think that feels? You'd have been through all this for you to get to this point. Somebody be like, oh, this is what goes on in my life. This is what happens in my life. Or this is just going on. And at that, you're in the way of his life. Like, come on, bro. This is why I give. This is why I tell women sometimes. If you just approach me and then you just explain that, okay, we probably should hang out. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure if we hang out, you know what I mean, life or things will probably it'll probably be beneficial to both of us. Like if I hung out with this woman, like I'm okay. I know for sure I'm still gonna do what I need to do. But at the end of the day, you never know what can happen with her. She's probably gonna end up with a nice crib. Okay, you on this guy's side, you know what I mean, and you actually did what you had to do. Like you got a nice crib, you got a nice car, you probably have a family one day. Not saying with me, was just saying in general, but and of course, I would like a child one day. So I don't know. I don't know what some of you guys think, but that's definitely in my mind right now. So if and just say if I did start dating somebody by now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about that. But other than that, like this is why I give women opportunities to just approach me because it's enough of people breaking their backs right now, or at least me, bro. Because I'm not just gonna just keep doing that and knowing that you can speak too. Like you have you know what I mean. You can speak too. You can approach and you can be like, "Hi, what's up?" And then we can go from there. Like I don't get why every woman on earth towards me or just period. Like it's never you never seen a woman approach a man and talk to him before. Like I've seen this shit plenty of times. So I don't know. I've definitely seen women approach men before to talk to them about at least hanging out or doing something. So I'm not gonna keep breaking my back just to go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, you want to do this? You want to chill?" This is why I explain this shit, just so you know what I mean. When I did explain it, a lot of women understood because now they know. Okay, now I feel a lot more comfortable that he's giving me the opportunity to speak to him. And then after that, once I speak to him, if I'm nice and mature, you know what I mean, he's probably going to say yeah. He's probably going to say yes. He's not going to say no. It's not been a time where I said no to a female that's carrying herself in the right way. If you know what I mean, if she wanted to do something. Anytime I found out about somebody or somebody let me know, this is the girl that like you, Dion, or this is the girl that wanted to do this or do that. I'm just like, yeah, why not, bro? Why not? You come up to me, you trying to chill, we have a nice drink, have a nice night out, go party, do some shit. Yeah, why not? You got all this other negative shit. So I'm just like, okay, how long do you expect to bother this specific person? Like how long? Because first of all, I'm not even gonna mention the crime book. I'm not even gonna mention that, but everybody out here knows what crime means, what committing a crime means. So if that does happen, you know what I mean? How long do these people expect for them to do and think they're gonna get it with? Like how long do they think that's gonna happen? Because first of all, some of these people have children. So if if you have a child, you should be thinking about your child. You should be thinking about somebody hanging out with somebody. And me hanging out with somebody that bothers you so much that if I hang out with somebody, you're gonna just break down and start like I don't know, bro. Like I'm wondering why I'm not hanging out with women and shit. But a lot of people are telling me this person, that person, and I'm just wondering. I'm just like, what? Like, how's that possible? Like me hanging out with a woman is gonna hurt your soul? Like you don't think I want to hang out with women? Like I've seen so many women to this point. I'm just like, it only took one person to approach me, and if she liked me and it made sense, I was going to date her. So out of all these women that I've seen, you know, what I mean, it only took one time for somebody to approach me because all the women that I've seen that like me, I don't, you know what I mean, they carry themselves in the right direction. So I don't know. I mean, if something was different about them, then we would explain that situation. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of women out here that don't do that stuff or don't do that and they just steer themselves in the right direction. And if they're nice enough for me and nice enough for just us moving forward, then I'm pretty sure I would have got that done. So I don't know. But I'm just about to try to like do something today. I would like to have a drink. I don't know if this is probably good right here, but make it like that. It's actually still nice. It's a nice little drink right there. crazy. Real man. I didn't. I swear to God, like I like. Okay, just imagine if everybody went to church, bro. If not even because I just wish everybody just believed in positive things. Like I know for sure people get into arguments and fights and things like that, but I believe in God, so it's hard for me to see certain things go on, bro. Like you using a drug, like I don't understand that shit sometimes. Like, and then at that, like I'm supposed to be like in a position where I'm in a safe spot or money in my pocket, and then at that point, that's not gonna happen anymore. It's not gonna be around you. So it's just like I don't understand that piece. It's just like you believe in God too, and you're just like this guy was alive right now. Like I literally think he would be like right next to me, bro. Like if Jesus was alive right now and I was alive at that time period, I swear I honestly think I would be next to him. No joke. So if he was alive right now, he would probably be next to me, bro. All the stuff that's going on and me still being positive, bro, about all this stuff, like he would be literally right here, real, because it doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't. Like it give you like negative, uh, just negative energy and negative vibes. Because who does that? Like you want somebody to get upset at somebody for the things that they do. First of all, I have never gotten upset to the point where I did something to somebody or I said something to somebody. But all the things that's been going on, a lot of other people out here would have been gotten upset. I mean, that town consists of people that get angry when you do something wrong. And this is a town that's pretty much causing problems in my life. Like that specific town, and I know how they act. I know what people do in their so-called households. Because I don't even think their houses are fucking vacancies. But if you do something wrong, they scream, they go crazy, they do crazy shit. Like, oh my God, what are you doing? I'm gonna call it. But look at all the things that they're doing now. Look at what they're doing. Like I'm being bothered. Have you ever seen me get upset? Have you ever seen me do anything? No. Just like me not hanging out with a woman or me not having my money in my pocket, still haven't gotten upset. My main focus is to just stay positive, to just go where I need to go. I didn't get out here and be like, oh man, F you or forget this, I'm about to go crazy and what is she doing here? What are they doing here? What's going on? This is my stuff. This is my you never seen that happen, bro. But I guarantee you, if you know what I mean, not even me, but just seeing how certain people would act if this was their situation. Like if I was supposed to have money, or if I was supposed to be hanging out with certain people, I'm spaz, bro. Spaz, clean out. Just like man, this is totally backwards, bro. Like you guys, like, and I remember everybody that I came from, so it's not hard for me to explain that shit. Like anybody that's on set or anybody that's in certain areas, I remember. I remember. So I mean, especially if you know who I am, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who I am. So if you know me, then that's enough right there. I'm Pretty sure everybody that came across a point where somebody didn't ask you, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Do you know this person? Shit probably didn't happen everywhere because somebody got caught up. What did they do? Go to the next person. And the world only consists of how many people? You know what I mean? So by now, uh, you can literally go through. You know what I mean, by me just logging like this, I can literally go through an entire, you know what I mean, region or like shit, probably I would say the world just by just logging. So people get to the blog site and they see it. Next thing you know, they're telling the next person. Next thing you know, they're telling the next 10 people. Next thing you know, they're telling the next people. They're putting it up. You know what I mean, somewhere to where other people can see it. So it's just like shit weird, man. I remember all this shit, so I'm not even gonna lie. It was just weird, bro. But I don't know. I probably should talk about maybe like a couple more things in the video. Yeah. Bro. Just wish for the best, man. Just do what I need to do.